Gue ngeset biar apa? Biar kemarin udah 2 jam, hampir sejam 5. Terus gue kasih tuh ya. Ini udah kayaknya udah mau Nah, udah, belum. Nah, oke. Berap nggak delay sih. Ya. Oke. Berap nggak delay sih. Agak delay sih. But you can still hear me, right? Check. Wah, delay parah. Yaudah, yuk lanjut aja. Salah. Oke. Kita continue di Vampyr. Oke, gue bakal kali ini aja di awal-awal sini nih. Biar tahu berapa detik. Aneh gitu sih. Vampyr 3. Oke. Tip you are best friend and make it all feel complicated, yeah. Guys, lagi loading. Aduh, sok cuma ya. Aduh. Ayo gue tidur sejam segini. Nggak apa-apa, streaming bentar. Oke, kemarin udah 34, level 34. Sekarang saatnya untuk berbicara dengan Lady Ashbury. Kita ke belakang hospital. Ada berapa orang yang gue bunuh kemarin. Nanti kita akan nyebrangin jembatan itu. Gila, ini kayaknya bakal tamat sih.
Best stay back, sir. Steady, boys. We've got.
Mantap, lalu mati dong. Habis, stamina gue habis. Sini juga cepat. Bukan bisa lewat sini. Jangan. You know my eyes make it all feel complicated, yeah. Lagu album barunya MJK enak sih. Kalau udah beefnya sama Eminem udah kalah Eminem. Udah MJK udah kalah. Berubah jadi popong. Udah mantap, udah enak sih. Itu udah enak. Lagu yang paling gue suka yang Forget Me Too sama Concert for Alien. Udah. Web 2010-nya tuh dapat banget. Cing, ngantuk banget gue, kenapa ya? Nanggung tapi udah mulai live. Udah ada progres soalnya. Ashbury Mansion. Di atas. Ke atas gimana? Misi. Kamu masuk level 20 cuy. Lagi ngelukis dia.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Ya. Oke, tensionnya makin tinggi. Ini berarti bentar lagi tamat. Gue gak tau lo kalau main-mainnya main aja deh, tinggal beli PS4 yang gratis. Waduh, banyak banget, cok. Misinya banyak banget. Berarti kita ke West End dulu. Gather ingredient for the antidote. Berarti kita ke McCullum nih. Di sini sih McCullum. Enggak, West End. West End berarti entah kita harus bener Red Grave, entah kita harus baikin Red Grave karena kita udah dibuang sih, kita udah ngebunuh beberapa ininya. Mungkin kita akan ngelawan Red Grave hari ini. Entah kalau misalnya lu pilih buat jadiin si William, siapa tuh yang kata kita pengen jadiin itu tapi nggak jadi. Entah kalau misalnya lu jadiin itu, lu jadi biar jadi ini di sini berguna kalau misalnya kita Red Grave apa, atau enggak kalau misalnya kita jadi, mungkin kita akan bunuh 2 bos sekaligus ya paling. palingnya. Entah ada. Ya berarti
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
oh shit.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Berarti kita ke West End. West End, West End. Clan Club. This, udah gue buka kayaknya sih.
It's locked.
Udah gue buka cuy. Nggak terlalu jauh dong, anjir. Kira udah gue buka. Terlalu jauh deh. Nggak jauh sih. Ini udah dimasuk di area West End. Tapi tetap aja.
This is no place for you boys! We've got one of them here! Fuck, he's fast!
Lah bukannya ada.
I cannot enter.
Fuck. Cara enter gimana cuy? Nah.
There's one of them! Watch yourselves! Don't like that, do ya?
Kenapa loading? Kenapa loading? Kenapa loading? Aku deg-degan.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my medical attention, Charlotte?
Indeed. Unlike you and my mother, I can still become ill.
Oh, you cannot imagine how relieved I'd be to catch a cold again.
My mother once told me the same thing. I sometimes wonder if she's forgotten what it feels like to be ill.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Sure.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Sir, you are not welcome.
Terus gimana cuy? Terus gimana cuy? Ini gue gak bisa masuk loh. You're not welcome here, sir. Wake up. Backyard entry. Masuk. Kita mengendap-endap. Kita harus ngebunuh semua. Kayaknya nih langsung kayak harus ngabisin semuanya gitu. Mungkin kita bakal ngelot Red Grave, nggak tahu. Terus gue embrace. Mati. Oh, Red Grave is die. Mati. Allah, berapa XP yang gue bakal dapetin dari ini? 130.000 XP, satu distrik gue wipe semua ini. Kalau mungkin kalau misalnya main itu mainnya cerdas ya, harus cerdas. Ini gue cuma iseng-iseng doang sih, makanya gue malas iseng-iseng shot buat him ya langsung aja bunuh semua. Toh juga nantinya kalau kita bunuh satu mati semua.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak to Lord Redgrave.
Langsung diserang. Juga ngopel kalau misalnya sekali gitu. Find Red Grave, kuburan merah. Shit. Good taker, huh? Dimana Lord Red Grave? Biasanya masih bisa gue send walaupun jauh. Gimana? Mana cuy? Itu dia. Tepat di bawah ini. Itu di bawah. Di sini.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far. The time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you, or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the
Yes.
gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Kalian bakal berantem bos battle. Lewat depan aja. PS5 ya. Nggak ada duit gue, cok. Oke, kita bakal ke sini. Ini berarti Mokalem. Yang kejauh dulu deh. Ke arah yang jauh dulu baru yang dekat. Whitechapel. Anjir, one hit. Level 18 one hit. Demi apa? Level 20. One hit 1000. Damn, 1000, cok. Bentar lagi kita nyampe di Whitechapel, udah hancur. Hit. Ini Whitechapel, cok. Ini beneran Whitechapel. Hancur, cuy. Bener-bener hancur, cuy. Whitechapel, cuy. Cuy, ini Whitechapel, cuy. Hancur, cuy. Sebenarnya apapun hancur. Hancur banget. Hancur banget Whitechapel. Whitechapel Old Road. Selesai. Ini di keempat.
There's one of them!
Gak kelihatan.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
McCullum. Jadi monster tuh McCullum tuh.
Good evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed.
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat. The man...
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare in truth.
Will you leave the Guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of deceit? I could hide my nature from my men. Or name a successor. Go my own way. I know not yet my path.
Will you hunt me down?
You're a vicious beast, Reed. Perhaps the city needs you at this time. But I shall not forget what you did.
Farewell, my progeny.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
Ini sombong. Oke. Berarti sekarang kita saatnya balik ke Pembroke. Pas sih urutannya. Sebentar. See what you did there, what did there? Maria di sini, Maria. Ada gimana lupa. Kalau ngebunuh muka lo bisa nggak? Nggak bisa. Belum ada pertarungan, bos. Gue baca-baca di gue baca-baca di achievement itu I need killing her. I need killing her, right? I need killing her. Rodney Kerala. Gue baca di achievement kita bakal ngalahin beast yang bernama Disaster. Kita bakal ngalahin itu sih. Tina Cox. Oh, ini yang kita bunuhin, cowok. Di sini juga masih ada Silverfish. Setelah Fishbone. Kayaknya kita bener-bener sih. Gak ada lagi gitu kan. Kayaknya kita bener-bener mati ini di sini.
Mister, look lively! It's open! Need infantry! Wait for this! Back to the drive, you!
Boom! Harusnya jangan kayak gini sih, beradakan banget nih ini. Bentar gue lawan bos beda taktik sih. Kalau lihat gue lawan yang apa yang biasa-biasa gini mesti enggak. Ya, udah amat, karena bakal dapat buat terus. Soalnya kalau lawan bos, itu bakal interest banget. Hello? Hold up. So, kita balik ke tembok. Ini harap. Nice. Oke, kita berarti making dulu. Kita make dulu, berarti kita cek updatean. Oke. Bentar. Oke. Weh. Kita berarti gue pengen nge-upgrade yang mana? Ini nih, Hexus Common Hexal. Aluminium powder kurang cuy, 240 ini 270. Tinggal attack speed 15. Lebih tinggi itu kira. Ntar aja pas udah jadi deh mau pakai. Gue gak perlu evolve dulu kan udah gak ada gunanya evolve. Oh ini bukannya di... Buset, gue di sini. Halo. Wah, mini boss. Tadi nyala nih. Ini pun sih kalau dia tanya ini. Kita pakai spesial. Dia bisa lihat kan? Nggak bisa. Stone! Banyak kamu lihatnya. Wow! Meledak cuy. Oh, sini. The door has been unlocked. Wah.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them!
Kita nggak heal dulu.
Easy does it, boys!
Filthy murdering bastard!
Aduh.
I have this thirst for blood.
Terus blood. Kenapa nih? Oke. Tiba-tiba laptop monitor gue ke awal lagi.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Iya kan? So the point is, okay, what? Oh, lo ngapain di sini? Habis. Apa ada prevent? Oke, di sini berarti.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Find a higher to create the antidote. Kita di Pembroke sih, berarti dia kan dekat. Hideout-nya. Udah 42 menit kita streaming. Will you? Kok gue jadi gue ngetik jadi pengen ngomong itu kan anjir. Oke, Pembroke Hospital sudah ada di sini. Kita udah ke hangout di sini, berarti should be safer. Ini sih. Are we ready? Pertanyaannya, are we ready to fight the disaster, aka disaster? I don't know why. Gua itu dari awal.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Water mana? Water, gue butuh water banyak ini, ada sink. Kenapa gak dinyalain? Oke. Ya, pertanyaannya apakah kita sudah siap membunuh semuanya? Tuh, itu pertanyaan saya. Entah saya takut karena saya belum siap gitu, atau gimana tuh. Kita nyalain dulu sih. 20%. Against human. Kayaknya aja sih. Bukan, bos itu seringnya human, bos itu seringnya vampire. Ya lah. Ini sih banyak sih. 524 damage. Oke. Antidote: William Archer blood, King's Arthur blood, doses of insulin.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Balik lagi ke North Docks, tempat yang dimana sudah hancur. Apa tidur dulu ya? Mungkin tidur dulu deh. Mungkin tidur dulu. Naikin apa? Udah gak ada yang bisa dinaikin, ini udah full. Stamina udah full 1100. Autofagi gua yang gua upload gak cukup. Oh ini dia masih ada 1500 tapi kan sebagai first regen. Oke. Udah, ini udah up pak, ini juga udah up, udah hex. Ini belum nih 2000. Oke. Kalau gue udah mantap. I don't know. Oke. Naik, enggak naik cuy. Ini udah kritikal, ntar mau gue mati gimana? Bahaya, mau gue mati. Embrace. Nggak lucu dong. Tidak lucu dong. Tidak lucu dong. Apakah kita sudah siap? Apakah kita sudah siap? Oke. Sure, let's go. Berarti kita ke arah sana. Jadi langsung bisa. Wait, gue harus keluar dulu bentar. Just a minute. Oh shit. sorry, udah berapa menit gue keluar? 13 menitan. Ya udahlah, sejam. Kita sampai tamat aja deh, baru berhenti stream deh. Tamatin hari ini juga. 2 jam dah ini. Kita kemana? Awas gun. Oh, ai. Terus gua. Itu sini dulu. Ini ke kanan. Ah, 24. Ngapain 24? Dak mati aja sih. Ya ada lawan gua, buset. Mati tuh. Berapa hit doang sih? Mati lu. Mati. Easy udah, di sini udah easy, udah bagian easy. Woi, di sini woi. Mati lu. Bisa gak sih lu gak berantem berdua? One hit semua kan? Songong lu. Kita masuk ke sini. Buka sini. Ya, stop him. Jadi gini berasanya OP gitu. Sekali strat langsung mati, cok. Anjay. Ini awal-awal sih. Swear to God, I'm never fall in love. Ada high road, kita ke high road berarti. Easy kill, gue mati sama dia. Kita ke high road. Kita nge-craft. Ini coba. Nice. 260. 260 berapa persen? 30%. 100 0 1 0 1 3 360 kali 3 berapa? Berapa, cok? 30% kan 260 dikali 30 per 100. 100 nya dicoret, 0 nya di atas sama 0 nya dicoret sama yang situ. Nah, jadi ke 3 per 1 lah. 260 dikali 3 sama dengan 780. 780 beda juga. Nah ini berapa? Ini 260, 273. Beda dikit lah, tapi mesti efek damage-nya sama, lebih gede ini malah. 273 kali 3. Enggak bisa gitu sih. 133 273 kali 30 berapa? Enggak. 273 kali 3 benar, dibagi 10 81,9 doang nambahnya ya, ini nambahnya berarti 273 ditambah berapa tadi? 273 dikali 3 sama dengan 81,9. 273 ditambah 81,9 sama dengan 354 doang. Tapi kalau yang hexal ini 260 dikali 3 sama dengan enggak 26 kali 3, nah 78. 260 tambah 78 338. Tinggian dia sih, tapi attack damage lebih, attack speednya lebih tinggi ini. Coba aja deh. Kita coba aja sih. Tekan. Coba aja sih. Lebih cepet ini. Salah dong berarti pakainya. Nah ini tadi hampir mati di situ. Lagi ada sekali shot doang. Per enemy di sekali shotnya mungkin enak buat ngegrind sih. Tapi ngegrindnya juga tuh per habis combat cuma nambah 10 doang setahu gue. Coba kita turun ya. 30 ya, satu shot sih. Satu kali shot. Ada yang 2 lah. Dimana Southampton yang katanya bakal nge-iniin, tapi ternyata hancur ya, jadinya gini. Dan gue mati sih ini sih. Gue coba main game ini cuman berapa kali mati, 2 kali mati doang. Normal juga sih. Gue pengen nyoba yang gue bakal nge-livestream bener-bener yang hard, tapi ini apaan sih, serem banget. Di bawah ya? Di bawah ya. Di bawah tuh. Bener. Di atas lagi ada yang lagi perang. What the hell? Kapan?
Giselle's stolen money. Everyone has some unethical ways of fighting.
Nanti Paxton.
I'll have your blood. Damn.
Jadi sini dia. Jadi skull, cok. Kita masuk ke sini. I swear to God, I never fall in love. Oke, kita lanjut. Gue lupa kalau misalnya di naik shelter itu ada shortcutnya sih. Tapi gak apa-apa lah. Udah gak namatin puzzle juga. Tapi gue lupa parah sama gimana. Kalau masih harus namatin puzzle kan? Enggak. Ya nggak harus ya, tapi caranya. Kan nggak harus gitu. Walaupun ada musuh sih udah OP banget sih gue di daerah sini. Loh. Mana sih? Apa harus jatuh? Ini yang lawan siapa? Lupa gue. Yang Askolon juga tapi lupa apa kata. Masih daerah sini. Iya, betul. Daerah sini.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Ini darahnya, bercak darahnya, cok. They have been slaughtered. Keluar, bercak darahnya keluar. Bercak darahnya keluar. Balik lagi. Oh, bercak arahnya bagus kok. Car, arahnya ke arah ke sini.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Whoa.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
Really? Really?
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood? Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Shit.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Okay. What is a disaster?
Disaster. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Okay, let's go. Are you ready for the final battle of it? The final battle against the disaster. The name disaster. Dan mungkin ini yang paling susah, cok.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you! My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Ini nusuk apaan, cok?
Where is she now?
Udah kuat sih, kita udah cukup kuat, cok. Kita udah cukup kuat.
Nobody ever helped.
Oke. Bisa sih menang. Hit, satu hit. Wow. 39 cuy. Let's go, wait. Hold up a minute. Ini gua pasangin shotnya.
Is it rough? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Shit, 39. Shit, sakit banget, cok, sakit, cok. Shit, nggak bisa. Oh, bisa.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
Nice. Shit. Wah, kena cuy. Kaget gua.
Feed your mother,
child.
such innocence.
Gerakan dia lambat. Resist anjir. Ya ngapain, cok? Wah. Pakai side. Ambil dua. Oh, shoot. Mundur dulu. Dia nyerang. Vampyr.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
Shoot. Okay, I think. Shit, habis. Gue betul. Shit, at least buat nge-heal.
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Kena, cok. Mundur. Lo kan sama gue, coy.
Feed your mother, child.
Resist. Shit. Let's go!
Do you think your champion defeated me, child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Oh. We save everyone.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I had no idea what it was.
It's over. I have avenged my poor Mary.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Let's go, ketemu Lady Ashbury. Tamat sih ini. Lama sih ini, sejam 30 menit.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths
Okay,
with mortal
tamat cuy.
humans. For now, we are safe.
Tamat cuy.
My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only
And then
hope
2020
now
come.
is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Tamat kah? Apa belum? Oh belum. Akhirnya ada sinar matahari. Akhirnya ada sinar matahari. Dan naik mobil. Mobilnya masih gitu cuy. Kok dia nggak kesakit?
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Chapter 7. Apalagi si pala kambing.
My child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother. My dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
Masuk akal.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
Ichors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into scars. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the converge like a curse as she
Dalam 2020, siapa tahu itu Vampyr mana-mana atau nggak tahu.
I noticed that all the Ichors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
In their leader, you now have a spy behind enemy lines. By guiding your progeny, you may yet protect your immortal friends for some time to come. If you dare.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you should meet one night.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly, then. And answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Bye.
It's locked. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Naik dong. Loh, kemana? Kenapa harus ada? Ah, di sini, di sini. Berasal dari sosok dari soal awal dari sini, dari castle gitu. Lanjut aja deh langsung. Akhirnya ada siang ya, akhirnya. Englewood.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Sepas aja kalau yang mau baca. What? No way.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Apa tuh? Hah?
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
Ah, lucu.
This castle is falling apart.
Sweet
fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Oh, look at the secret passage, okay.
This painting looks suspicious.
Painting mana? Ini. Semuanya painting, Pak. Hah?
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Okay.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Ah. Okay.
Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Okay. Cuy, puzzle-nya keren sih, cuy. Puzzle-nya berarti ini harus nyari short and a moon. Bulan sama pedang. Berada di manakah?
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Ini deh.
One last switch, and... Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Ah.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
So the switch is always in here. Yeah, there you go.
One last switch, and...
Ini.
Voila.
Easy. Oh. Kenapa nih? Aneh. Ntar mak gue ini. Apa nih? Wih, ayam coy, mau lah. Oke. Lady is. Wow. Baca aja deh. Di pos-posin aja deh. Ini gue scroll ke bawah.
Drop your... to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father.
Hampir 2 jam kan, bener cuy.
Is this really him?
Yes.
William
This is
Marshall.
William Marshall. First Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England.
Bapaknya.
The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
The city has suffered, but it will prevail in the end.
A more cynical analysis would be that this is an acceptable catastrophe.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this, through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation, and the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here.
And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was, and still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then?
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really
Baru
think
gue
it
fokus banget
worked?
karena ini serius
It
banget
has,
sih ini.
Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes? Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
Oh no.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go,
No.
I can't
No.
stand it.
No.
Who cares? We are vampires. We are death.
No, Jonathan. I won't bring another disaster into this world.
I can't lose you, Elizabeth. Even if it means putting the whole world at risk.
How can you say such an awful thing? Where is the Jonathan I once saved from a scowl in this abandoned factory?
I'm not that frightened man anymore. I've learned so much. Done so much.
I see. So there is nothing worth living for in this world anymore. Farewell, my love.
Farewell.
No. 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 Sad banget. Damn. Endingnya gitu banget.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, the price paid most dear. But what do you care? You are the one who keeps killing. You've chosen your path, my fallen champion, like others before you. Prey to lust and desire, slave to the everlasting thirst. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Sudah. Yes. Gila, seru. Seru, nggak nyangka sih seseru ini sih. Rating dari angka 5 ya, 4,8. Max 5, 4,8. Ini keren sih. RPG-nya dapet, dialognya dapet juga. Gue seneng banget sama gini game. 4.8 buat ini. Dennis. Ini keren sih ini. Ini game keren sih. Ini save game buat epilogue ya. Ini bisa di continue tapi mesti entah buat lain waktu deh. Gila. Gamenya keren, seru. The most exciting game yang pernah gue main. Endingnya tuh keren banget endingnya. Sedih sih terakhirnya mati. Entah gue itu emang gara-gara pet yang gue pilih atau entah yang gue harus ini. Kenapa nggak ditahan aja sih? Sumpah, kenapa nggak ditahan aja gitu? Fuck. Sedih sih, sedih. Oke, thanks for watching. Goodbye.